Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn how to unenroll user from a course in Zenler via MS Excel. I want that whenever new row is added in my Excel sheet with the details of the students, automatically the same student should be searched in my Zenler for a particular course, and after that the same student should be unenrolled from that particular course in Zenler. And how we are going to do this process automatically and effortlessly? For that we will have to integrate MS Excel with Zenler, and to do the same we are going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. Now what we are going to do, we have MS Excel in our trigger and Zenler in our action. So we will be connecting both of them by using Pabbly Connect in such a way that whenever a new row will be added in Excel sheet, automatically the user will be first searched in Zenler for a particular course, and the same user will automatically unenroll from that particular course in Zenler. And to learn the entire process step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to automatically unenroll a user from a particular course in Zenler by using Microsoft Excel sheet. So let's start learning this process step by step. First of all, in order to create the workflow, we have to come on our browser and then we have to search for pabbly.com/connect. And when we do that, we will come on the landing page of this software. Here we can find two options, sign in and sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you have to click on sign up for free button to create your free new account, and it will take only 2 minutes. Also, at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks to explore this amazing software. Because I'm already an existing user, therefore I'm clicking on sign in. After coming on the all apps section, we can find all the products offered by Pabbly. Now to create this workflow, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And it will take us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So here this is the dashboard, and we can find all the workflows which we create here. And to create a new workflow, we have to click on this create workflow option given on right corner with blue color. So let's click on it. And we can find a dialog box appear in front of us, which is asking us to provide a suitable name to this workflow. So let's give it a name as Microsoft Excel to Zenler. Just a random name, and after giving the name, let's click on create. As we do that, we can find two windows are open in front of us. First is the trigger and the other is action. So what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the basic principles on which the entire workflow of this automation runs. Here we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can have multiple actions as we want. The trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards the trigger. So let's start creating this workflow. First of all, we have to select our trigger application, which is going to be the first step of this workflow. So let's select our trigger application, which is Microsoft Excel. Let's select it. And now we have to select our trigger event. So our trigger event will be new row in worksheet, because we want that whenever a new row is added in our worksheet, then the response should be captured here in Pabbly Connect. Okay. So let's click on connect, and from the given options, let's select add new connection, and we will click on connect with Microsoft Excel. Now Pabbly Connect is asking us to access our Microsoft Excel account. So let's click on accept. And we can find that automatically, very easily, our authorization is successful. That means our Microsoft Excel account is connected with Pabbly Connect. Why it is so easy? Because I was already logged into my Microsoft Excel account. So you also have to keep in mind always to keep logged into your Microsoft Excel account before making up a connection with Pabbly Connect, because it makes the connection simple and easier. Now it is asking us for the workbook. So for that, I'm going to take you to the worksheet which I have prepared. So this is the Excel sheet which is named as book 5, and it contains first name, last name and email of the student. So this particular student is present in core PHP programming course. Okay. So I want that whenever a row is added in this particular sheet, automatically the same student should be unenrolled from a particular course in Zenler. Okay. So now what we are going to do, first of all, we are going to search for this particular student in Zenler, and if this will be an existing student of core PHP programming course, then automatically it will get unenrolled. Okay. So now we are going to select this book 5 in Pabbly Connect. So let us search book 5. And we have selected the workbook, and automatically the worksheet is also selected here, because I have only created one worksheet which is named as core PHP programming. Okay. So let's click on save and send test request. And we can find that we have received the response. So the details of the student which we have added in our Excel sheet are provided to us here in response. Okay. So we will be using this particular response in order to search the student in Zenler. Okay. So let's move on to our action step. First of all, we will select our action application, which is going to be Zenler. Let's select it. And now we are going to select our action event. So first of all, I'm going to search the user in Zenler if he or she is present in core PHP for programming course or not. Okay, so we have selected the action event as search user. Click on connect. And now from the given options, let's select add new connection. Here we can find that we have to enter two details, API key and the school name. So from where we are going to find both of them. First of all, let's enter API keys. So we have to go on the admin site on our Zenler account, and under developer section, we will find our API key. So let me take you to my Zenler account, and here from the top, we can find the option of site. So we will select it. After coming on site, we have to go on developers from the left side, and under that we can find the option of API key. So let's select it. So here our API key is provided to us. Now we will reset this API key in order to use it again, and our token is generated. Now we will copy it and we will paste it over here in Pabbly Connect. Okay, done. The next is school name. So from where we are going to find the school name, for that we have to go on our Zenler account again, and in our URL we will find the school name. So it is written, if your URL is this, then your school or account name will be this. Okay, so I will again take you to my Zenler account, and from the top we can find that URL is given over here. So this is my URL, and before newzenler.com we can find that our school name is given over here. So we will copy it and we will paste it over here. Done. Click on save, and our Zenler account is successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. Now it is asking us for the search keyword. That means a keyword through which we want to search the user. Either we can enter name, email or contact. So I am going to use the email which I have received through Microsoft Excel response. So this is the email. I'm going to use this, and we will click on save and send test request. So we have received the response along with the ID of the student. That means this particular student exists in core PHP for beginner course. Okay, so now why we have used mapping here to enter the email instead of entering manually? Because we want that whenever a new response is captured in Pabbly Connect through Microsoft Excel, that is whenever a new row is added in our Excel sheet and the response is captured here in Pabbly Connect, automatically this field of email should be replaced with the new data. But if we will enter the data, that is if we will enter the email manually, then it will become a static data and it will not change with every new response. Then the workflow will get stuck. Okay, so therefore we have used mapping here. Now we will move on, and we are going to use this particular ID in order to unenroll the student from the course. Okay, so let's click on this plus sign in order to add one more action step here. And now we are going to select our action application, which is going to be Zenler again. In our action event, this time we are going to select unenroll user from a course. Click on connect, and we will go with the existing connection only. Click on save. And again our Zenler account is connected with Pabbly Connect. Now before entering the details here, I will take you to my Zenler account again, and from the top we will go on the course section. So here we can find several courses are given over here. So this is course PHP programming course from which we want to unenroll the students. Okay, so we will open it, and under student section we can find the list of all the students which are enrolled in this particular course. So this particular student, test user, is also present here. So we want to unenroll this particular student from core PHP course. Okay, so it is written enrolled in course core PHP programming. So this student is enrolled here. Now what we are going to do, we will again go on Pabbly Connect, and it is asking user ID. That means we have to enter the user ID which we have received from Zenler response earlier. Okay, now what we are going to do, we will simply click on the mapping button in order to map the data, and we will use the previous response, that is Zenler. And here we have received the item ID. So this is the ID of our user. So how we are going to do this? We will simply select it and it is mapped. Okay. And here we have to select the course. So our course is core PHP programming. So we have selected it. Now we will simply click on save and send test request. And here we can find that we have received the response, and in our response we have received the message as user unenrolled successfully. That means we have successfully unenrolled this particular student from core PHP programming course. Okay, so we will go on our Zenler account and we will again go on the course section. After coming on core PHP programming course, we will go on the student section. And here we can find that the student is not present here. That means it is unenrolled now. So here this means our workflow is perfectly successful. Now we will again go on Pabbly Connect and we will summarize what we have done in this workflow. So we have taken 3 steps here. trigger and two actions. In our trigger, we have taken Microsoft Excel, and in action, we have taken Zenler. And we have connected both of them by using Pabbly Connect in such a way that now whenever a new row will be added in our worksheet with the details of the student present in a particular course in Zenler, automatically the student will first get searched for that particular course, and after that automatically it will be unenrolled from the same course. Okay, so this was the full workflow, and these were the steps which we have to follow in order to integrate all these applications. So this was it in this video. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can easily integrate many other applications by using Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can easily email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can easily reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you are having any pricing related issue with Pabbly Connect, you can easily reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful in any way, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also, please like our videos and subscribe to our channel to learn more such automation.